Hey y'all, back with another video. I want to make it quick as possible. This video is regarding the video that Peach Mcintrye posted of her recording herself talking to the librarian woman. Okay, first of all, let me say that you guys all in the comments praising her for her way of being professional and how she handled it, and then began to talk about who's doing it and they must be bored and they must got too much time in their hand and this is harassment, blah 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 blah. Okay, first of all, you got to remember, we talking about Peach Mcintrye. She recorded, right? So if she was going to be the one recording before the lady began talking, or as soon as the lady started talking to her, because remember, if you was on her live, you was on her live stream, you would know, if you was on that doing this part, when she ended her live, she said, why nobody tell me I had a one-on-one? That was a lie. I knew that was a lie then. I happened to catch that part. I didn't catch the whole live, but I caught some parts. Okay, so stay with me. She ended it abruptly saying, why nobody told me I had a one-on-one? Okay? Now, during the live before she said that, periodically she would do her eyes like this. You know, while she talking to y'all and trying to stay focused. And she kept looking. So I'm saying to myself, that must be that lady or somebody that peeking to see and listen to her. You know what I'm saying? And she keep looking at them in her peripheral. That's what I was thinking. I could have been wrong, but at the many times that she did that, like that, I said, yes, somebody looking. So is it the lady? I don't know. But when she ended the live, nobody told me I had a one-on-one. Bye. To me, that was the lady getting her attention. And instead of her saying, y'all, one of the workers want to talk to me, I'm going to end this live and talk to y'all later. She didn't want to do that. She wanted to make it seem like, oh, I got a one-on-one. Boom. That was game. She ain't no goddamn one-on-one. Anytime Peach got a one-on-one, she come on bragging about it while she trying to sell classes, blah, blah, blah. But that's not the important part. I just want to give y'all a visual, okay? She was live early this morning. She was live yesterday, or was the day before yesterday. Now, this morning, I scrolled. As soon as I clicked on TikTok, her face was there live. And I caught her saying, you hoes is dumb. And then I started screen recording. So she goes on to explain how the hoes is dumb, blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that. If you were on that live, whether you're a Peach Patch or just scrolling by, somebody new, don't know who the hell this is, but you caught it, then you know what I'm talking about, okay? So, now we're going to go back to the day before that. The day before that, she was live streaming, and somebody got in the comments saying, I lost my son in March, but I know my son wouldn't want me to feel this way, so I'll move on anyway. Now, I'm just catching that part. I wasn't there long before that. So I'm catching her probably 35 seconds before she read that comment. I didn't even see that comment, but I've just watched Peach read it. So then she goes on to double down and how people don't give a fuck. And she said, well, I don't give a fuck. Before she started breaking down why she said that, because the world don't give a fuck, which is not true. She wants to paint this picture as the world being like her, evil, here to steal, kill, and destroy, in my opinion. Nasty. And there's a lot of good people still in the world. Proof of it is out here every day. Okay? I don't know who you around, for y'all to feel like that she ain't lying, that people don't give a F. I'm sorry, who if you lost your child, Miss Lady, sir, whoever, and nobody seemed to give a F, that's because those are the people you was around. Or you made to shelter yourself off. Maybe you don't talk to people. But some people can, and some people just don't. They ain't no position to feel nothing. I don't know. But what I do know is that's a lie straight from the pits of hell. To try to make people think that nobody gives a F. And then let's just say she was right. Let's just say nobody really gives a F. For you to sit there on that live trying to get people to patronize you and buy your classes, to double down and say, I don't give a F. You said, let me make it clear, I don't give a F. So this was yesterday, right? Or was it the day before yesterday? It was either yesterday or the day before yesterday. I want to say it was yesterday. I called the library. I gave hypotheticals. I said, I just want to ask some questions if you don't mind. I said, I know you guys are open to the public and you allow certain things like you can rent this room or you can just hang out and read your books and do conferences and stuff like that. Are y'all the type of business that will allow, say, if I want to come in there, could I come record my live streams, you know what I'm saying, and do my Zooms and make money and do all that type of stuff? And they said, yeah. But you cannot record and you cannot take pictures. So you cannot record people and you cannot take pictures. Okay, cool. I said, well, there's this person that is a content creator and she got a lot of followers and she was live today and she was in your public library calling people, saying that she didn't give an F, cussing, just acting crazy. At that point, that's what I said, because that was yesterday, right? So I got her email address, but I didn't get the right email address. So I ended up sending it to the wrong place. So today, I go scroll on TikTok. There's Peach again. And I catch her midway. Y'all hoes is done. Now, if you was on that live, you seen that. Y'all hoes is done. I started screen recording. And I said, I got pissed off. I said, I ain't heard back from that lady. But the first time I sent the email, it said undeliverable. I called myself resend it, trying to put a .com or something I think I missed. And it didn't do that. So I'm like, I hope she got it. But when I seen Peach this morning talking about y'all hoes done, and y'all this, and y'all that. I mean, she was nasty with it, baby. I got the video, but I can just, put it up for y'all that didn't see it. But only place I will do that is on TikTok. I will not put that up on YouTube unless I was doing I do it while I'm live. I'll either let y'all see or listen. I don't just put up her content, because I know that's against the guidelines. You got to do it in the way where you're reporting on it, okay? There's ways to do shit. So at the end of the day, when she was doing that today, I called back. I asked to speak to the lady personally. And she was like, oh, hey. I said, did you get the email? She said, oh, no, I went home and I didn't see it. I said, I think I got the wrong information. I'm going to need you to give it to me again, because I think I misspelled something. I said, what I'm trying to call and tell you is that she's there now, live streaming as we speak. So if you can just give me your email, and then, if you want to go from there. She gave it to me. She said, well, I'm about to walk around and see if I see her. Because I was telling her that now she's calling people dumb hoes. If you all have no guidelines against what people say and do in there, then cool. Disregard me calling. I ain't going to call no more. I just wanted to make sure, because I know this is a public library where others need to be respected and safe. And she is very disrespectful to her subscribers, all in y'all building for free. So now when she went live, and she ended that live, that was, I believe, the connection of the dots. They called her to the side. She got her attention, because she know. Now, what Peach didn't know is that when she started telling them lies about, I've been very respectful, I haven't said anything, because when she asked the lady, what are the guidelines that would make somebody not be able to be in here with me, or I'll be doing something wrong? And she told her the language, or however she worded it. Y'all remember that? That lady already seen the goddamn live streams from today and yesterday to see the words she was using. So that was number one, she was caught in lies, because I sent proof. Oh yeah, I'm standing with my whole chest. I sent proof. Now, I ain't the type that be trying to stop her from making no money. But when you want to sit there and disrespect people that look like you and call us PHAs and all that type of ish, now y'all little goofies, y'all can go ahead and G4 if you want to, but you can't tell me how I'm supposed to react and what I got not to say and what I shouldn't do and all that. Okay? You can both suck face with Satan on that. So again, if you want to holler at me, you need to come on my live stream tonight on YouTube at 6 p.m. Central Time, or you need to come over there and get in my comments on my videos. I'm about to post this one over there. And after that, I'm done. We on to a new topic. We on to other stuff. We're going to talk about it tonight, and then tomorrow, it's a new day. Saturday, I'll be on my content. I got plenty of content. I got over 4,000 videos. So don't come here and talk about that, oh, you talk about Peach. I'm going to talk about Peach when the fuck I feel like it, if I feel like it. Been times I stopped talking about it, don't have nothing to say, because she ain't got shit going on. But I ain't got to justify or explain it. Because no matter what she do or say, y'all going to come up with some reason. And I've come to understand why. Because some of y'all ain't working with a full deck. Some of y'all young as the fuck and don't know your asshole from a hole in the wall. And others are just older and have been abused, traumatized, and you're trauma bonded. And hey, God bless you. But you ain't fucking with me. Your tongue gang, your rap gang, your mindset ain't strong enough to fuck with me. I ain't get to be almost 59 for nothing. Okay? And I'm from Chicago. Just like you think you something, you think because you from Detroit, you think because you from Florida, you think because you from New York, everybody think they somebody. Y'all keep listening to her if you want to. And every time I catch her being disrespectful and nasty, I'm going to report her. I report her lives to TikTok as well. I report her lives anywhere I see her being nasty. Yes, and I'm proud to say it. Just like she proud to say she don't give a F and that lady son passed away and wishing death on people's kids and homelessness on people's kids. I'm proud to say I'm one of the ones who's standing up and reporting her because she wrong.